Welcome to Meghan and Harry Tales channel. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and show some love to Harry and Meghan. I am your host, Kelly. Diving straight into our topic today, let's take a journey back to the heart of the royal family traditions. The summer gatherings at Balmoral. For the uninitiated, Balmoral is the Scottish home of the British royal family, a place steeped in history and royal customs. Every summer it becomes a sanctuary, a retreat from the public eye, welcoming family members for a time of bonding and relaxation. These invitations are not just a summer holiday plan, but a sign of familial unity and importance. They symbolize the bond that holds the royal family together, a tradition that has been passed down generations. The Balmoral summer gatherings are a testament to the enduring nature of the royal family, a tradition that has remained unchanged, despite the changing times. Balmoral has always been more than just a residence, it's a gathering place for royal family traditions. In the summer of 2022, a royal invitation made headlines, but not all was as it seemed. The media was abuzz with the news that Queen Elizabeth had extended warm invitations to the entire royal family, including the Sussexes, to visit her at Balmoral for what was anticipated to be her final summer. The narrative spun by the British press was that the Sussexes, in an act of disrespect, had declined the Queen's invitation. However, the reality was far more complex. It came to light later in 2023 that Prince Harry had indeed wished to bring Meghan and their children to Balmoral. Unfortunately, due to intricate security arrangements that could not be finalised in time, the visit was not possible. This contrast between the media's portrayal and the actual circumstances was stark. The press had been quick to paint the Sussexes in a negative light, while the truth revealed a different story. This discrepancy is a reminder that the media narrative can often be misleading, and it's crucial to remember that there's always more than meets the eye. Looking back, it's clear that the media's narrative in 2022 was not entirely accurate. The intricacies of royal life and the challenges faced in maintaining security for the Sussexes were overlooked in favour of a more sensational story. Sometimes, the story told is not the one that unfolds behind closed doors. When it comes to royal communications, there seems to be a curtain of complexity. King Charles, a figure of immense influence and tradition, often presents a public persona that is dignified and accommodating. Yet behind the scenes, the reality can be quite different, revealing a dichotomy that intrigues as much as it mystifies. One of the most telling instances occurred shortly after the passing of Queen Elizabeth II. Publicly, King Charles has been seen as a unifier, keen on fostering a sense of family within the royal ranks. However, actions beneath the surface sometimes tell a different story. It was reported that one of King Charles's first decisions was to prohibit the Duchess of Sussex, Meghan, from accompanying Prince Harry to Balmoral. This decision came at a time of mourning when unity should have been paramount, yet it seemed to underscore a deeper divide. This action was particularly poignant because it contrasted sharply with the public narrative. In speeches and statements, Charles has emphasised the importance of family and continuity. Yet this move to exclude Meghan, whether for security, personal or undisclosed reasons, suggests a complexity in private decisions that belies the public facade. Moreover, the manner in which royal communications are handled adds layers to this complexity. Rather than direct, transparent discussions or announcements, there appears to be a reliance on indirect communication through the media. This method can often lead to misunderstandings and a sense of detachment among the parties involved. It raises questions about the authenticity of the public gestures and statements made by the royal family. In essence, the disparity between King Charles's public declarations and his private actions opens up a dialogue about the true nature of leadership and relationship within the British royal family. It highlights the challenges of public versus private personas in positions of great power and responsibility. Actions speak louder than words, especially in the corridors of power. Not all messages in the royal family are delivered by phone or letter. In the intricate dance of palace communications, royal reporters and biographers often step into the spotlight, not merely as observers, but as pivotal participants. These individuals frequently act as the conduits through which invitations, decisions, and even personal sentiments are broadcast to the public. Consider the role of these reporters in the narrative of royal invitations. It's not uncommon for a royal figure to relay messages through the media rather than direct communication. This method can serve multiple purposes. It tests public reaction, shapes the narrative, and maintains a layer of deniability. But one must wonder, how does this indirect communication affect the personal relationships within the royal family? Moreover, the reliance on media channels to communicate personal invitations can lead to discrepancies between what is reported and the reality. This often fuels speculation and misinterpretation, affecting public perception and trust. It raises a pertinent question. Are royal reporters merely relaying messages, or are they actively shaping the royal narrative? This method of communication also highlights a modern dilemma within royal circles: the balance between public duty and private life. By choosing the press as their messenger, the royals allow their personal decisions to be scrutinized and debated publicly, which can strain both familial and public relationships. Indeed, the pen, or perhaps the press, can sometimes wield more influence than the crown itself. The game of invites continues, with Balmoral as the chessboard. As the royal saga unfolds, King Charles's pattern of extending invitations to Prince Harry becomes more intriguing. These aren't just simple family invitations, they are timed and conditioned in ways that raise eyebrows. Take, for instance, the invitation extended just before Harry was scheduled to travel to Dusseldorf for the Invictus Games. The timing was peculiar. It was almost as if the invitation was designed to be inconvenient, knowing well that Harry's commitments might prevent him from accepting. Furthermore, the refusal to meet with Harry during his most recent visit earlier this month speaks volumes. It wasn't just a missed family gathering. It was a statement, a move in a much larger game. This action, or rather the lack of it, could be seen as a strategic play, ensuring that the public sees an effort of reconciliation, while the underlying conditions make it implausible. These maneuvers suggest a deeper strategy at play within the royal family, where public perceptions are managed and private actions are calculated. The royal family, with its centuries of history, is no stranger to strategic planning and careful management of public image. In this ongoing game, every invitation might seem like an opening, but not all are meant to be accepted. In the royal game of chess, every move is calculated, but not every invitation is an opening. While the royal drama unfolds, life continues across the pond. Far from the storied castles and the ceaseless media scrutiny, Harry and Meghan have been embracing the sunlit expanses of California. Here, amidst the rolling hills and vibrant communities, the Sussexes are not just celebrities, but active participants in local life. Their summer has been marked by engagement with various community projects. From supporting local charities to advocating for mental health awareness, their actions speak of a commitment to service, echoing their royal roots in a distinctly personal manner. This period has also been a time for personal growth. The couple has delved into new creative ventures and collaborations, perhaps finding in the Californian ethos a freedom that eluded them in their previous life. They've shown that their journey isn't just about where they are, but who they choose to become along the way. As the Sussexes craft their own narrative, they remind us that home is where peace resides. As we've seen today, the narrative between public perception and private reality can be worlds apart. Throughout our exploration, we've delved into the intricate dynamics of the royal family, particularly focusing on the complex relationship between King Charles and the Sussexes. It's clear that the royal family isn't just about tradition and protocol. It's also about the personal stories, struggles, and the often unseen challenges that come with being under the public's constant gaze. Media influence plays a pivotal role in shaping our understanding, but as we've uncovered, there's always more beneath the surface. The story of Harry and Meghan's interactions with the royal family, especially their experiences related to Balmoral, highlight how narratives are crafted and how they can diverge dramatically from the private truths. These revelations invite us to question and look deeper beyond the headlines, encouraging a more nuanced view of celebrity and royalty. Thank you everyone for watching the video. Show some love by subscribing and sharing. Remember to leave a comment. Thank you. I am your loyal host, Kelly.